Sit down.
You yourself, sit down.
Sit down.
I said sit down.
Sit down.
Are you mad? Are you mad? If you don't teach me, you're a bastard.
You call me bastard?
Yes, I call you bastard.
You call me bastard?
Yes. If you don't teach me, you're a bastard. Bring that gun.
I go.
Bring that gun.
Jesus.
So guys, I always told you on this platform that a lot of prank stars in Nigeria are doing something crazy, which is not good at all, because sometimes we have to think about other things when we are doing our prank. Well, do you know that doing prank is one of the best things to make people laugh, but it seems the Nigerian people are taking their prank so far than how it's supposed to be. This guy Trinity is one of the prank stars in Nigeria, but he did something that I definitely need to talk about. Using gun to prank people, I think, is very dangerous, because look at this video now and see what really happens in this scenario. Why this guy that met Trinity is even ready to prank him, because he gets a rigid heart and is ready to stand with him, assuming this guy have the same thing that Trinity have at hand, and he firstly target Trinity. What do you think will happen in this prank? Because pointing something like this to people is typical an attempt. Then what do you think if that person retaliates to you and the one with you is toy? Do you know maybe the other guy have the original with him, and if he use the original, what will happen? Will he call it a prank or not a prank? Well, without talking so much, I don't really like what really happened in this video. It may be funny, but sometimes there is danger inside what is funny, because it has to do with the safety of people around the place and the safety of the prankster also. Well, let's take a look at the video and see what I'm really talking about. Then I will come back to talk much about it. Take a look at the video.
I said you should follow me.
I said follow you go where?
So you don't want to follow me?
Follow you go where? Follow you go where? So make I follow you. Follow you go where?
What do you like problem today?
Yourself, I'm a problem maker.
You are a problem maker.
I'm a problem maker.
Follow me.
Go where?
I said you should follow me.
Go where? I don't be follow you go anywhere. If you put something for mouth, you know, go work for me.
Follow me.
Follow you go where?
You are looking for trouble today.
Yes, myself. I thought you say I'm a troublemaker.
You are a troublemaker.
Yes.
You have to fight with. You want to offer about military man, Jabi?
But military man. I'm a military man too.
Follow me.
I say go where? Make I follow you. Go where?
Money go tell me.
Came your tell you losibo.
I said follow me.
Money da pata, ọ̀gbẹ́ni da pata. Yin tell you losibo. Da pata go. Bala ma je mo to jara mi gbe go se nǹkan.
O to jara gbe abi.
I tell you say I'm a troublemaker.
You be troublemaker?
Yes.
Follow me.
Go here.
Tell me you are looking for trouble.
Yes, I'm a troublemaker. You know hear my name? I'm a troublemaker. Ask me for this area. I'm a whole soldier.
Do you know me?
Troublemaker. I don't know you.
You don't know me?
I don't know you.
And you don't like to know me?
I don't want to know you.
You don't want to know me?
Yeah, if you want make I know you, make I know you.
Follow me.
If you want, go here. See you.
Eh?
I will deal with you.
You will deal with me?
I will deal with you. Right now.
You will deal with me?
I'm ready to deal with you now.
Lay down there.
Me?
Lay down there.
You know where?
What am I saying?
Leave it. I'm talking to you. Are you mad?
Slap me now.
Lay down there. Sit down.
Me?
Sit down for grant.
You know what?
Sit down for grant.
Not be me.
Not be you.
Yes.
Sit down for grant.
See, you go buy my cap.
Sit down for grant.
I say
I'm talking
you go buy my
to.
cap.
I'm talking to you.
I say you go buy my cap.
If I don't buy it, call.
You don't
If
go
I
anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hold me.
I say you go buy my cap.
Hold me.
Oh yeah, go.
Go. You are looking for trouble, Samuel. Leave me alone.
I thought you said I'm a troublemaker. You don't hear my name.
Leave me alone.
I know they leave you.
Leave me alone.
I say you go pay money for my
If
cap.
I don't pay it, call.
You don't spoil my cap. You don't go anywhere. No.
Yeah.
You don't know me. I say you don't go anywhere.
You are looking for trouble.
I say I'm a troublemaker.
You are a troublemaker.
Yes.
You are a troublemaker.
Yes.
You are a troublemaker.
Yes.
You are a troublemaker.
Before you leave area, you go buy my cap.
If I don't buy it, call.
You don't go.
Do you know who you are talking to?
Yeah, you.
Do you want to know me?
I said I want.
Sit down for grant.
Me.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down. Sit down.
Yeah.
Mr. Man.
I tell you, say I'm a troublemaker.
You be troublemaker.
Yes. Go ask for this area.
You be troublemaker.
People go pledge for here before 5 minutes now.
Are you sure you be troublemaker?
Yes, I'm a troublemaker.
Sit down for grant. Sit down for grant. Sit down for grant.
Me, not be me. I shoot me.
Shoot?
You carry.
You want me to shoot at me? You want me to shoot at me?
Yes, shoot me.
Remove your clothes.
For where?
Remove your clothes.
For where? For where? For where?
You are looking for my trouble.
I say I'm a troublemaker. Safe. Don't be say I dey look for trouble. I'm a troublemaker.
You be troublemaker.
Yes.
You be troublemaker.
Yes. Oh yeah, bring your gun down. I think. Oh yeah, shoot me.
Oh yeah, leave me alone. Let me shoot. Leave me alone. Let me shoot. Leave me alone. Let me shoot.
Oh yeah, shoot. Shoot me.
Don't move close to me.
Oh,
don't move close to me.
See, I don't wear anything.
Oh yeah, don't like that.
Oh yeah, shoot me.
Are you shooting at me?
Yes.
You be troublemaker.
If you don't shoot me, you are a bastard.
You call me bastard.
Yes, I call you bastard.
You call me bastard.
Yes. If you don't shoot me, you are a bastard.
You call me bastard.
Yes, I call you bastard.
A military man.
Yes. Who be military man? Please, I'm a military man.
You be military man.
Yes, I'm not a civilian.
Are you okay?
I'm a soldier. I'm okay. I beg, leave me alone. You go buy my cabo.
If I don't buy it, go.
You know,
sit down for grant.
For yeah.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
I say sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
You dey beat me?
You dey beat me.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Say yourself, sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
I say sit down.
Sit down.
I say sit down. You self sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
You self sit down for grant.
You dey beat me too?
No,
I dey beat you.
Where are you?
Sit down.
I say sit down for grant. You self
sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
You self sit down for grant.
Sit down.
I say you self sit down for grant.
You dey beat me?
Yeah, they beat you.
Sit down.
I say sit down.
Sit down for grant.
You self sit down for grant. You want make I change it for you?
Sit down for
You
grant.
want make I change it for you?
Sit down.
Sit down for you self sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down. They pay you. They pay you.
Sit down.
I say you self sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant. You never cry. You never see anything. I never show myself for you. You dey cry.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
Go. Doko.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
You self sit down.
Sit down.
I say sit down.
Sit down.
Are you mad? Are you mad? If you touch me again, I will change it for you. If you touch me again.
If I touch you again,
Yes.
you don't touch me.
You carry gun. You
don't touch me.
You don't fit carry
Sit
this
down.
gun. You don't fit carry this gun go anywhere.
Sit down. Go. Sit down for grant.
Make I sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
No, they sit down for grant.
Sit down for grant.
You self sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
You want to pay me?
See your shoe. I will carry and go.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down for
Go
grant.
buy my cap.
Sit down for grant.
Go buy my cap.
Sit down for grant.
Put something for my heart.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Don't pay me.
See my hand now. I tell you, say I'm a troublemaker. You think say I dey play with you? See my hand. I don't slap you well.
Sit down.
I will slap you well.
You slap me well.
I will
What
slap
I
you
do for
well.
you?
Obey you.
I said, sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
What is it for me? What is it
Sit down.
What is it for me?
Orí o ti fọ́ ẹ. Orí o sì máa fọ́. Orí o sì máa fọ́.
Sit down.
Sit down. Bring your gun. You no fit carry this gun go anywhere.
What you want to do?
You don't know me.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Sit down.
I say sit down.
Sit down.
You self sit down.
Sit down.
See, make I will slap you well. I will slap you well. I will slap you well. Bring your gun. Bring that gun.
I go.
Bring that gun. Bring that gun. Bring that gun. Bring that gun. You be a robber. I will catch you today.
You be a robber.
You be a robber.
You be a robber. You. Now you are arrest. You be a robber. Hold
be a robber.
on. Now you are arrest. Now you are arrest.
I say you don't fit carry that gun go anywhere.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down. Yes. You.
What you want to do?
I say, man, pretending here. This gun, you don't fit carry and go anywhere.
Go.
Go where?
Follow me.
Follow you go where?
Sit down.
You say make. You know what?
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Sit
Sit down for grant.
Sit down.
Sit down for grant.
Yes, sir.
I beat you well.
You beat me well.
See my hand?
Wait,
See my hand? Is
give me.
If I give you dirty slap now, you go fall.
Sit down.
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 Yeah. I will slap. Sit down. What do you mean? You never say anything.
Sit down for grand.
You sit down for grand.
Sit down for grand.
I say you sit down for grand. Sit down for grand. You never cry. You never cry. If you know the person,
sit down.
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 I say sit down for grand.
Sit down for grand.
Sit down for grand.
Sit down for grand.
Sit down.
Sit down.
Mr. Man, I will change it for you.
You haven't seen me too.
I will change it for you.
I will change it for you too.
Change it for you. I will change it for you. Oh yeah, you say you want to sweet me. Oh yeah, sweet me. But if you no sweet me now, I'll tell you.
If I want, if I don't want,
if you no sweet me, or if you sweet me, if you no enter, the thing I will do for you right now.
If you do, I don't see what to.
Oh yeah.
Just like this. Oh yeah. Because I don't want the.
No problem. You see, I no say you shimbe. Oh yeah.
You know say what?
No here.
Now that place I want shoot.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to shoot you.
Shoot me now.
I don't want to shoot you. I don't want to shoot you.
You are not a military.
I'm a military man.
You are not a military man. You just
let me show you.
Oh yeah.
You do very well.
Oh yeah. Shoot me now.
Wait.
Why they cry? Shoot me now. You want force me?
Yes.
You want force me?
I don't want to force you. Sit down for granted.
Yeah. Make I lie down.
Open your mouth.
Mr. You waste my time, I beg.
I don't want to waste your time. Wait, see.
Yeah, you go fight now.
For what? Open that.
Yeah, you go.
Open your mouth.
Oh yeah, sweet me.
Open your mouth. You thought say if you do anything for me, don't do anything to you. Hello? Egbo. That Bileki. They play. Egbo ti kú tó tọ́jà rí. Ẹ wọ́n wọn sínú. Wọ́n ti kú. No, in fact, káwọn èèyàn rí pé mo ti pẹ̀gbọ́n yìí.
Jesus.
Welcome back, guys. Well, it's funny, right? Wow, it's funny and it's very good. The prank goes smooth the way you expected to be, but the only thing that is there is that this prank has to do with the safety of this guy who is the prankster, and the safety of people in that environment, and the safety of the guy who was pranked. Because let me just tell you something, the object with them, which I don't want to mention the name, is very dangerous object, and this object can call another person in that environment to think maybe they are trying to rob that guy and target Trinity and do something bad to Trinity. That's number one. Number two, the Trinity know maybe this guy is pranking, is even an armed robber that have something of that nature with him, that even when Trinity remove the something from his pocket, this guy can also remove his own and target Trinity. By doing so, Trinity will not be able to explain that what is with me, it is not original. And there are a lot of ways that something of this nature is being dangerous in our society, even toy or original. Assuming this guy, he doesn't have the rigid mind to withstand this guy called Trinity, and you remove something of that nature to a lady, if the lady fainted, that will be the end, and you don't know the health conditions of people around you. Maybe they have hypertension, some have high blood pressure, and you just remove an object that you know that this object, it is not a nice object in the society. To that kind of person, it may lead to hypertension to that person. So there are a lot of dangerous things all these our park stars are really doing that need to be checkmate, because one day monkey go market, e no go come again, and all these things have repercussions. Let's take our prank so lightly to people, so that the person you prank, when you tell the person that it is a prank, it will just look at you and laugh. Don't prank people that you will tell at last that, oh, it's a prank, and they will definitely look like, should I bust this guy head? So I think we have to take our prank so lightly nowadays. That is just my view about this video of Trinity. To my own view, I'm not condemning his prank, but I'm just pointing out the difficult aspect of the prank. It might be fun, but it's highly dangerous. Don't forget to share this video to other people out there, and don't forget to give your comment in the comment section below. It's your boy Holla of MaiMediaTV, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Peace out.